I'd like to kind of talk to the rookies right now that are watching too, because they're already drinking water from a fire hose. There's so much going on. They're coming over to EXP and they're like, oh my God, there's 150 hours of training a week. There's EXPCon and shareholders. Do I even go to that this year? There's an Icon Award. I don't even know how to write an offer yet. How do I get leads? I have to knock on doors. What the hell is going on? They see this big shiny Icon Award. Is that something they should even focus on in their first year? Is it even attainable in the first year? And what are some mistakes that you made in your first few years with EXP, maybe chasing the Icon Award?
Yeah. I mean, is it attainable? Yes. It takes a lot, but it's definitely not impossible. Ultimately, Icon is a reflection of work done. Mm-hmm. So you have to break down the goals. Like if your goal in year one is to sell 30 houses, well, how many houses do you need to sell each quarter to do that? Well, now that you have your goal for this quarter, how many phone calls is that going to take? And then of course, as a new agent, you should be going over this with your mentor or talking with Icon agents in EXP world. So how many phone calls, how many door knockers, how many postcards does that take? And then break it down. What do I need to do this week to meet my quarterly goal? And then that goes down to what do I need to do today? All Icon is a reflection of work done over the previous really 6 months, because there is a delay. Like getting momentum from zero on forward, it takes a little time. But it's just a reflection. If you do the work, the results will happen. So I wouldn't necessarily like put Icon on the laser focused thing. Focus on the tasks that yield Icon status, which is transactions. How do you get the transactions? You got to get out there and start talking to people.
Absolutely. No, that's really smart. And, there are so many different avenues to focus on. Maybe, the first couple of years, it's okay to not Icon so long as you're building the pillars to where later on in your career, you're just selling houses and you're like, oh, look at that. I Iconed. Whoops. Yep. And it does happen. You will get there as long as you're setting out the appropriate support for yourself and, really leaning into your mentors and the tools that are provided to you.
Yeah. We have two people. One guy who a year and a half, he was part-time. He was in the military, full-time, part-time. And then, but he Iconed year 2, he Iconed year 3. I think he just Iconed again in 2 months. 2 months he Iconed. So he's going on his 4th year. But the dude has sold $100 million in transactions over his first 3 years, half of which were part-time. Now he did that because he's very disciplined. He knows how to network. He knows how to communicate. He knows how to provide value. And then of course that value always comes back. And then folks on his team, they've done very well too. There's a lady who, and they've been on my podcast. So she is her words, mom first, realtor second. So she built her business around that, keeping the structure in place where she's not sacrificing family for money. But here she is in year 2. I haven't checked in with her a couple months, but I know she capped really early. She should Icon this year 2, just by doing this. I mean, it's not like she's putting in 60 hours a week, but she's diligent and she has a plan. She's executing the plan.
Absolutely. Setting that plan out and, even if it's in baby steps, that's okay. As long as you're holding yourself accountable and somebody is there to coach you through it and make sure that you're setting out for those little goals and achieving them, it's certainly possible.